Alright, what is going on, everybody? My name is Brian, but you guys can call me Mr. Creations. And here we are. This is my first episode of Movie Monday, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Sit back, relax, get some popcorn, and let's get right into it. So real quick, the gameplay you guys are watching in the background is some Modern Warfare 3. Had the gold ACR, silencer, and extend mag. I was using assault streaks. If I'm not mistaken, Predator, missile, attack helicopter, and Pavlo. Now I ended up going 58 and 10. And you guys will see the outcome of the game, but if you do notice, I was playing with one of my friends, Tino Merckx, but the entire rest of our team were horrible. I don't think they were above rank 25, not prestige, so I had to carry the crap out of my team. But anyways, nonetheless, so let's get right into the subject. So, Movie Monday, my first one ever. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. This week's episode, is actually going to be about the movie 22nd Jump Street. Now, if you guys don't know, the movie is rated R. There's no nudity in the film, but there is drug use and alcohol and quite a bit of swearing. So that is why it's rated R. You guys can look up the ratings on these movies online. I don't need to explain all of that, but just letting you guys know about that. So, getting into it, 21 Jump Street, I saw that in theaters back in 2012, and I thought the movie was hilarious. Probably in my top 10 favorite comedies of all time. And going into this movie, 22nd Jump Street, last week, I was like, alright, this should be pretty decent, pretty good. The first one I thought was pretty hilarious, and I enjoyed it a lot. I was like, this can't be, horrible. It's probably not going to be as good as the first one, but it'll be decent. And that was kind of like the thought process and idea I had of that movie before I went and saw it. After I went and saw this movie and I walked out of the movie theater, I was in awe of how amazingly hilarious this movie was. And believe me, guys, I'm not getting paid to put in good words for movies or not. I honestly thought this movie was freaking hilarious and even funnier than the first one. And that's something that's not very easy to do in the movie industry. As a lot of us know, usually in a series of movies, the first one is usually the best one, and then the second or third one slacks in some way. It's not as interesting, it's more generic because you're following the storyline of the previous movie, and it doesn't seem as original. Now, I'm not going to say this movie's original because it's basically a copy and paste of 21 Jump Street, except in this case, Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill are at a college state university instead of a high school, and they go to spring break at one point in the movie. So it is a copy and paste. They're trying to find the drugs and the dealer and the supplier and bust them. So pretty much the same exact thing as the first one, but the amount of jokes and hilarious jokes that were in this film had me busting my ass throughout the entire movie. I've never in my life gone to a movie theater and laughed so hard that my jaw hurt after watching that movie and laughing so hard, except this one. My jaw literally hurt from laughing too much at that movie, and that's a fantastic experience for me because I want to see movies. When I'm going to see a comedy movie, I want something that's going to make me laugh so hard that it's hard for me to breathe, that it's just that freaking funny, and that's how this movie was. Honestly, if I had to scale it on a rate from 1 to 10, like I will be doing with all these movies that I go and see, I would honestly give this film a 9. Reason for that being, the only reason it's missing 1 point is because it's not original. Like I said, it is a sequel. It's a copy and paste pretty much of what the first film was. But the jokes, a lot of jokes in the movie were very original that I've never heard before. And also, one thing I do really appreciate from the actors and directors in that film, they had no problem making fun of the previous film that they did. A lot of the jokes, some of them were really cheesy, and they were indirectly making jokes of their own film franchise and of 21 Jump Street. So I thought that was pretty hilarious that they could be that lighthearted about it. A lot of film companies, won't allow you to bash a series that they're sponsoring, especially one that you're doing yourself, and they did it throughout the film, and it was hilarious. There was a couple points in the movie that they ended up doing that, and I just thought was so funny. But also letting you guys know, in this Movie Monday series, I will not be giving out any spoilers for these films, just because of the fact that these movies are still in theaters. And basically the whole idea of this series is to either get you guys to go and see those movies or not. If they're complete trash, I'm trying to save you guys some money and not waste, $10 on a movie ticket. But if they're absolutely fantastic, of course, I'll tell you guys to go out there. Obviously, you guys can make your own decision on whether or not you want to see it, and judge from, how I judge a lot of these other movies. Over time, you will see kind of the movies I have a taste for. But 22nd Jump Street gets a 9 out of 10. I recommend, anybody at the age of 17, obviously, or older, that can see our movies. This movie's freaking hilarious. Definitely, it's funnier, honestly, than The Hangover, the first Hangover, which I thought was hilarious. It's probably the best comedy I've seen in my lifetime now. I know that's saying a lot, but it really, truly is. This movie had me laughing throughout the entire thing. Great acting as well, I might say. Jonah Hill was freaking hilarious in this movie. Channing Tatum, he's kind of out of his comfort zone because he's not really a comedian, but he actually does a pretty good job at playing the dumb guy in this movie. And Ice Cube, absolutely hilarious in this movie. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I'm just going to say there's a pretty hilarious scene involving Ice Cube in 22nd Jump Street that had me busting for about 10 minutes straight. So, again, guys, I would recommend this movie to anybody at the age of 17 or older. Great, great film, and, if you can go see the movie with your parents, if you're under 17, do that too. There's, like I said, no nudity, there's some drugs and alcohol, obviously, and a lot of swearing, but hilarious movie and a must-see, in my opinion. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this first episode of Movie Monday. If you did, remember to smash that like button, and leave in the comments section telling me what you guys enjoyed about the new series and what you didn't. And let me know if you guys want to keep seeing this series on my channel. I think I'll keep doing it. I really like the idea of it. And it basically gives me some initiative to go out to the movies every week and see a new movie. But leave in the comment section, like I said, guys, if you want to see Movie Monday come on next week as a series and keep it on my channel. There's quite a few movies out that I want to see right now. Godzilla, the X-Men movie, I forget the whole name of it. Neighbors, there's a lot of movies that look absolutely hilarious and great, and some of them look pretty serious and really action-packed and good. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, remember to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I would appreciate it very much. And I know, guys, it's frustrating. We lost by 1 point. 1 freaking point. And you guys see my team's score is absolutely horrible. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.